The Editors Roundtable is ASAP's longest running flagship project. The Roundtable is organized on the sideline of ASAP. Our agenda is also picked from the core issues of ASAP. For example, in the 10th ASAP Summit, which just concluded in Milan, one of the key issues discussed was digital media, and this is what we also did in the Roundtable.
The joint session between the Editors Roundtable and the ISPI think tank was really interesting. We had been thinking and discussing about how the media is changing and how we can tackle these challenges so that an independent and quality journalism is still possible, and how collaboration between Asia and Europe can help creating this journalism.
Well, the most important change has been that in years past, newspapers, television stations, radio stations, everybody producing news had very clear markets. They didn't compete with each other, and they operated in very different ways. And what's happening now because of the technologies is now the newspapers are competing with the television news providers, with the radio news providers, and with people from all over the world, as well as now we have all kinds of blogs and aggregators and everybody bringing in lots of information to us in different ways.
Increasingly, we're relying on eyewitnesses, and I think the huge development is that we used to talk about the audience, but that audience now are actually publishers, and we need to engage them, but equally need to extract the content from them.
And we have to develop a good, profitable strategy for the smartphones. It's still not there, but now we have to find a new solution for the smartphone revolution. Because the competition is fierce, especially from technology companies.
And we need to reach the right audience. And some practical examples discussed here, or some concepts discussed here, will help me to find the audience that I want to listen my story.
We need to have our own roundtable to discuss about our own media industry, and I think it's a very good idea of gathering, the journalists, editors from country members of this summit with this opportunity.
So very important for the development of media in both continents, actually, and to learn from each other. So the continents are very different, but at the same time there are things which are similar.
You learn from each other, and different countries, media, they have their strengths, and there are different stages in their path of evolution.
And then you realize people surprise you by bringing some new ideas, bring back with, food for thoughts. But I think this is where we stand at the moment. We need to ask ourselves a lot of questions, and we'll see in the future what kind of answer we'll find.